I finally found those corn nuggets that Ariel was talking about recently.
Okay.
I tried those today. They were really good. Could use a ranch, but I'm not looking forward to. I could tell as I was eating them, like, oh man, this is gonna give me the shits later. Like, it's gonna be so bad.
All right.
You ever have one of them foods where it's like going down? I like how this is going in. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it coming out.
Dude, that's me every time with Rocky's Pizza.
That's why I never eat Rockies.
Every time. It's so good. It's so good, but then you're just like, oh, man.
I blame you guys for that. You do that to yourselves.
Yeah, I know.
I opt out every time now.
No, I know.
I'll come in for a cookie. Yeah. Probably should do an intro now, right?
I guess so, because we got a lot to talk about here. So, hello and welcome to another episode of It Never Ends. I'm Andrew. Over there's my good buddy Alex. How you doing?
Pretty good. We're recording a bit earlier today.
Yep, we have a lot to talk about today because all the Summer Games Fest showcases. What do you call this shit? It's the non-E3.
All the big game reveals happened recently. The Summer Games Fest, we got the Xbox showcase, and the latest Nintendo Direct that just happened. That was just yesterday, wasn't it?
That was yesterday. Yep.
From time of recording, got a lot to cover. So let's just jump right into it. Where do you want to start? You want to start with Summer Games Fest?
Yeah, we did the PlayStation 1 last week. So if you're looking for the PlayStation 1, go check out the last week's episode. I think we can start with the Summer Games Fest.
It was a bit of a mixed bag, but there was some good stuff there, I think.
There was some good stuff. I think the the Code Veronica, or I guess Veronica, for Resident Evil was one of the bigger ones.
We didn't even talk about that. I kind of feel bad about that.
What do you mean?
For the PlayStation showcase?
We're
on to Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, we're on to Summer Games Fest.
Okay.
So what do you mean? That was Summer Games. What?
Yeah. Code Veronica. People have been wanting this remake for a really long time. They're just going back and doing all the old Resident Evils, and Code Veronica very much needed it.
Yeah. I was like, that was cool. I've never played those, so I was like, I never played that one.
Have you played the Revelations games before?
No.
Oh man, I love those. I hope they do those next. Or they're not remaking. They're remaking 5 right now. That's the next big one after Code Veronica, right?
Do we have confirmation that's going to happen, or are we just thinking that's what's going to happen?
I thought I heard there was a rumor. I'm almost positive that's a thing.
I mean, it's definitely
I wonder if they're
going to
do 6.
I don't know if it's going to be confirmed, but I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
Resident Evil's kind of in that like can do no wrong type scenarios. I don't know. Feels like.
It has not been announced as the studio is prioritizing a remake of Code Veronica. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like we don't know it because they're focusing on this one, but eventually it will.
Probably.
I'm sure.
That's awesome though. Yeah. Resident Evil is. Yeah.
Resident Evil is like kind of a grab bag because it's like I feel like there's a lot of people that are fans of it, but then there's a lot of people that just don't give a shit about it.
There's some people that are in between. They're like diehard fans, casual fans, and yeah,
it's good though.
Code Veronica though, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be primarily good for. It's gonna be kind of like Silent Hill 2 remake, where it's gonna be good for people who have never played the original, as well as just like people coming back for the first time.
Yep.
In a long time.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yep. What did you think about the 2 new Cuphead games in the works?
That kind of took me off guard.
Yeah, I was like, okay, they're doing a sequel to the Cuphead, and then there's like this 8-bit type like game. I don't know that they're working on too.
Yeah,
that one, the Cuphead Adventures.
The 8-bit one kind of threw me for a loop. Like
that's a little. I was like, okay, sure.
Mighty Cuphead Adventure, as well as is the other one just called like
I don't
Cuphead 2 or whatever.
I don't think we have. I don't think they said the name of it. I think they just said it's in the works.
Okay.
And they said it's a sequel to whatever. So.
I mean, it's good. I love Cuphead. Still.
I think that was a surprise I was not expecting. I was like, oh, they're doing a second Cuphead. Okay.
There was a lot that happened during these showcases that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured we were going to get a Cuphead sequel eventually, but the 8-Bit Adventure one was, yeah. It's cool, though.
Yeah, it's neat.
Look forward to playing both of them.
Indeed. So, Al, how do you feel about Alien Isolation 2 after, 14 years or something like that? Or how long has this game been? Or like how long has the first game been out now?
I think it has
years.
It's definitely up there. I think it came out in you may be right, like 2008. Let me take a look.
It's 2014. So
2014.
Years. I remember playing this in college with my high school or my college friends or whatever. Like in their rooms or whatever. Our RA kind of come on. It's like, guys, it's like midnight. Go to bed. You're being too loud.
I mean, better late than never, I guess.
Right?
Why not? I think we're entering that era where these gaming companies finally are realizing what makes money. Because how many just shoot 'em up alien games have we had in the meantime?
Well, those are I feel like especially for I think this is games are a good avenue for kind of franchises that I don't know, don't really know what they're doing with themselves anymore. Kind of feels like, because that's kind of what I feel like the Alien franchise kind of is at the moment. Like, it doesn't really know what it's doing, so fuck it, let's just make a video game again, because the first game worked out so well.
The movies are all over the place. They're good, but you're right, they're very much directionless. Because the last Alien movie, the last one was not Covenant. It was something else, right?
So, it was like Prometheus, wasn't it? Is that what it was?
Prometheus? No, that was...
What was
that? That was over a decade
There was a new
ago.
one. What was the new one? I don't remember the new one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Romulus, that was
Romulus, that's what it was.
That movie was fucking sick. I loved that movie. I have no idea.
I did not watch that one.
I have no idea where the fuck to go after that.
I mean,
I feel like there's no real direction.
How many years has it been since that movie?
Romulus, I think that was just 2 years ago.
Oh, was it? I don't know. It feels like so much longer ago. Look, it's an enigma. Time is an enigma.
Romulus came out 2 years ago.
Time is an enigma for me.
I mean, before that, the last one was Alien Covenant in 2017. So it's yeah, they're doing alien stuff again now.
Yeah.
Predator is another franchise where I don't really know what they're doing with it.
Didn't they have a game that came out not that long ago, but it wasn't very good or something like that? Or wasn't one of those asymmetrical 1v3s or whatever, where it's
that Predator game that came out years ago. That's another game that came out over a decade ago.
Was that really?
That Predator game, yeah.
I guess it would have came out around the same time as
I think you're thinking of Predator Hunting Grounds.
Is that what it's called? I can't remember.
Okay, that one only came out 6 years ago in 2020.
Okay, so it wasn't that long, but it's it is a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Whatever.
The movies though, it's you had Predator, then you had Prey, then you had Predator: Killer of Killers, which came out just this last year, and then what even was the last one called? It was really good. Predator Annihilation. Who cares? Alien Isolation 2.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Hey, I was the first game was good. Hopefully they can follow it up the second one.
I'm all for it. I think it sounds awesome.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the big one for you that I know. Obviously, fucking Final Fantasy, bro.
I was getting there.
Okay. Well, I'm obviously not looking at the same list you are.
I was just kind of looking them in order, kind of whatever. As they're kind of coming. I was just kind of scrolling through anyway. I was reminding myself what the last Ronin looked like, honestly.
Oh, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games?
Yeah. It's still kind of a shocker that they're making that game. And it's made by fucking Platinum Games. Like, what?
Sure. Why not?
It. And we didn't see anything from it, so can't tell anything. Anyway, but
yeah,
I guess Final Fantasy VII Revelations, the final installment of the remake series, is they didn't have a release date, did they? I don't honestly.
I do not think so.
I think they just said
it's out spring 2027.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they gave us a soft
next
release date.
Mm-hmm.
Never, not like here's the date of it type thing. Yeah, I'm excited for a guy that's still not played the second game. I am excited though. I'm glad they're actually like finishing up the series, because I think what will end up happening is that the Final Fantasy franchise will kind of get a new look, a new game that potentially could get a remake. Like the suspected Final Fantasy IX remake could actually happen then. And the one that my pipe dream is the Final Fantasy 13 remake. That's probably not going to happen, but it'd be really cool.
Isn't there? Do you think they'd remake Final Fantasy X? Because I know that's another really big one.
I mean, they've recently put out the remasters of both those games, and I really don't think they need a touch up. In all honesty, but
maybe not. But
I think that's like down the line a ways yet.
Okay.
I would say if I'm Square, I'd look at some of the Final Fantasy franchises that, or like installments that either haven't aged as well or are kind of difficult to play right now. Like I think Final Fantasy IX is in that mix where it's like it's kind of difficult to get your hands on and play. So I think it's just perfect.
No, it definitely is. It all depends on if they have a different mindset than Nintendo.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll get to that later. But all I know is that like Final Fantasy X is like one of the more popular ones. That's like the start of like the more modern Final Fantasy as we know it.
It was also like the first Final Fantasy game that had voice acting and all in the game itself. So that was a huge thing. I remember when that came out. It was like, oh man, there's like actual voice lines instead of just like dialogue text to read and stuff like that, and it just made the game so much more memorable. But yes, Final Fantasy X is awesome, and probably near like one of my number ones.
Ooh, okay.
It's up there, man. It's up there. Trying to think. What did you think of the Star Wars Zero company? I didn't realize this was a game that was coming out, or like that there was even in the makes or whatever. Do you remember what that one was?
Star Wars Zero Company.
It's like this like XCOM type like Star Wars game, and I was just like, oh.
I think it looks fine. It looks interesting.
Yeah. I'll see what people think about it and maybe give it a try myself. I like those types of games, like those like strategic like tactical like games like that.
Yeah. Did you ever get around to trying Marvel Midnight Suns?
No, I was never interested in playing that one, honestly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was like, I kept looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna skip it, honestly.
Fair enough.
Out of curiosity, what did you think of like the Amsterdam like 1666 like game that they showed off, where it's like the witch or whatever, and you're like going around killing things or whatever, killing people?
Yeah, that was
a weird one, but
that was a weird one. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of that one.
Yeah, that was a really weird one that kind of just threw out. And I was like, I was kind of interested in this. I was like, this looks really interesting, but I don't know how to necessarily feel about it. Like, and then they were just like, oh yeah, you could do like early access of it or whatever, like, or like open beta access. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, is this multiplayer? Like, what the fuck? I'm so confused.
I just didn't know what to think of it.
Me neither.
The
premise is interesting. I'd be curious to see more from it though. Alex, I know you're so excited for the Among Us animated series.
I heard it's good.
Sure.
I don't give a shit. Okay, I don't think you give a shit either.
No, I was making the joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're looking real sus over there. All right, moving on.
I read all these things that's like, oh yeah, no, it's actually really good. You should really give it a try. I don't give a fuck. It could be the next Sopranos for all I know, you know? I don't give a shit. I'm never going to be invested in this. It's like if they made a television show out of Fortnite. It's like I'm not going to be able to get over the fact that it's Among Us.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll just stick to watching Spider-Man Noir instead.
Oh, yeah, how's that? I was like, I've been told it's pretty good.
It's actually really good.
Nice. I think the last one I really cared about on the Summer Games Fest was honestly like just The Wolf Among Us 2 is like happening again. Like actually this time. Did you ever play that? Yeah, you played that one, right?
Oh yeah. No, I played it when that game first came out. I played new episodes as they were releasing for that game.
I was so excited. I was just like, man, that was a game I was not expecting to see.
I will believe that this game exists when it's downloaded and on my computer because they have been advertising this game for 10 fucking years.
It was nice to see it though, right?
It was nice to see it. I agree. I am excited for The Wolf Among Us 2. I've been excited for Wolf Among Us 2 since they announced it the first time. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god.
I don't know, is there anything else in the Summer Games Fest that you wanted to like highlight? There's a few other ones, like what was it, like Tifa's joining Street Fighter 6 or whatever. That's kind of neat, I guess.
The big one for me, honestly, out of all the games that I saw there, may actually be Guild Wars 3.
Really? Okay.
Guild Wars was one of the only MMOs that I've like, aside from Wizard 101. Don't make fun of me. I was 10. That I really like played and got into, and the business model for Guild Wars 3 is awesome because it's like there's no subscription. You buy it once and you have it forever. And Guild Wars 2 was like a really, really great like MMO, and I know we've heard of a few ones like we had New World and obviously we have like the newest Final Fantasy MMO. We've had what was the one that got canceled, like Path to Ascension or something like that? It was a Kickstarter one that a lot of people. That's whatever. The thing is with Guild Wars is that it has like a really proven track record. So I think there's actually something to be excited there for. Now, granted, I don't have much time to put into MMOs these days, so I'm not sure how into it I'm gonna get, but
yeah,
still very excited.
Yeah, it's cool to see though. I was like, I've only ever like played like I think a few hours of Guild Wars 2 or whatever. I was playing it, and I remember in college with a buddy of mine because he was really into the game, and I was just like, I just told him I was like, it's not for me.
Which is fair. No, aside from that, like
it's like Pal World's finally getting a 1.0, I guess. It's coming out of early access. Cool. And that's kind of neat. Stellar Blade, I guess, is getting a sequel.
Neat. More Gooner games are always good.
Exactly. What about the Hot Wheels game? The Hot Wheels game, though.
The Hot Wheels games are usually fire. We're not gonna trash talk the Hot Wheels games.
I know.
For as cringe as it sounds, those are usually pretty good. New Monster Hunter. That's a huge franchise. I know a lot of people love Monster Hunter.
Yeah, they
never got into
like a big expansion or whatever. I hear Wilds is not the greatest, so I'm thinking that they're probably going to try and Capcom's going to try and make this real good to get people interested in the game again.
Probably. The Witcher 3 of all things is getting a new DLC.
Bro, that fucking threw me for a loop when I heard that.
I did not see that shit coming.
Look, CD Projekt Red, if this works, you're a fucking genius for giving DLC to a game that's over 10 years old at this point. And it's just like, oh yeah, and then you could play Witcher 3 again, and then you can play right into Witcher 4. Which was surprisingly not seen in any of these ones.
I'm not sure I was really expecting to see Witcher 4. It would have been nice, but
considering that they showed off like a tech demo, and that was really that was like kind of the announcement of it. I don't know. I was like maybe just like a little trailer. I wasn't expecting a ton, but hey, I guess you only got so many slots. And how much do you want to spend your money on that?
I think they're trying to avoid the Bethesda thing where they show off too many cinematic trailers too early and avoid getting people excited for something that's not going to come out for a few years yet.
That's fair.
Because I don't think that game's coming out next year. That's going to be 2028, I think.
I could see it.
Are you a big Gundam guy?
Not really, but it was kind of cool to see Gundam.
Yeah. I've always wanted to play these games because they look so badass, but I don't know. I hear they're actually really hard is the thing, and I feel like I'd just get my ass wrecked and be like, okay, now going back to Overwatch. Much safer. Much safer.
It's fair. It's fair. I don't know. That was kind of the Summer Games Fest, though. I was honestly like, I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
The big one was at the end was the Final Fantasy VII. Very excited for. There's a few other ones, whatever. There was like a Saw game coming out. I don't know.
Another asymmetrical multiplayer game.
Exactly. I was like,
Saw.
you much a Saw fan?
I am a Saw fan. I'm not a fan of these ASIM games based off a single franchise. Because no matter how many times people say, oh no, this one's going to break the mold, this one's going to do great and do gangbusters, it never, ever fucking happens. Never once. It didn't with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I'm telling everybody it's not going to with Halloween. It didn't with Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Friday the 13th. This is going to be a gimmick. It's going to... they're probably going to charge full price, like $70 for it. It's going to have like really active servers for like 2-3 months, and then the game's going to be dead. And then they're going to like cancel it and turn off all the servers like the year after it comes out. I like Saw. I don't think this is it's going to have any lasting power whatsoever.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like the Friday the 13th game all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So, I agree with you.
Big one from the Summer Games Fest, honestly, for me, were like Guild Wars and Resident Evil Veronica. Maybe I'd be a bit more excited for Final Fantasy VII if I played the remakes yet, but...
It's a perfect time to, I guess. Because you probably finish them in time. Although I was just man, every time I pick up the second game, I'm like, it's a fucking slog, and I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I just want to see what the story is. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to. It.
Okay.
It's like I don't care to do all the open world BS. I was like, I just want to see what the hell what's going on in the story. Like, what the hell's happening?
So you'll watch like
legitimately, I probably will end up with just watching the cutscenes because I'm
the
just
cutscenes video that comes out on YouTube like a few days afterwards.
Well, I still haven't done that for the second game, so I'll probably do that.
I remember every day for like a little while I came on this podcast, we would always end with me asking like how far you've come.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy.
And I'd say I haven't played.
Oh, man. Oh my god.
It's funny. So I guess moving on to the Xbox One then next, because that would be the next one in line.
Yeah, this one was a fun one.
This one was. This one I actually didn't watch, so I just kind of like I looked at all the releases pretty much.
Give you a whole nother day, and you still didn't watch the Xbox showcase.
Nope, I did not. I watched the games I cared about.
Fair enough. So, let's just, you want to start with the big one?
Sure. Persona 4.
Persona 6.
The Persona 4 revival.
Oh, okay. We can start
Revival
with
is the one
4.
that's going to come out. Is going to come out first, and then we'll get, it's like 6.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Great excuse to
fucking excited for this game.
Great excuse to play Persona 4 for the 5th time for me.
Absolutely. 100% same for me.
It looks gorgeous. I'm so excited for that shit, dude. It looks so good.
Oh yeah.
Funnily enough, I was talking to Billy the other day about how I just bought Persona 3 for the PlayStation Vita.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy how much staying power that game has too. So good,
dude. Like all of them have like do such a good job of like conveying a message as well as just like really, really memorable like characters. And story and stuff like that. It's all so good.
Gameplay is also really good too for all of them.
It is.
And then there's the new one. I'm sorry. Did you want to say anything more about?
No,
Persona
I was
4?
just like, I think like part of me is like I'm really excited for this one because Persona 4 was my first Persona game I played when Golden got the PC port. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, now it's getting a remake. I'm like, hell yeah! I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what they do. I'm wondering if they'll change anything story wise because sometimes it can be a little questionable at times for more modern stuff or whatever with like Risei's like dungeon along with Kanji's could be interesting, but I almost don't think like they do change it because I don't know, it just kind of works even if it is kind of like a little questionable.
I mean, that's always been an aspect of Persona though too. There was a lot of that in Persona 5.
That's true. So
then we have fucking survival horror Persona, I guess, with Persona 6.
Dude, everyone rags on like the teaser for Persona 6, and I go, man, people forget how fucking like whatever like the original 5's like one it was or whatever. Do you remember what it was?
Are people dunking on the teaser for Persona 6?
Dude, everyone, like, I've heard people say they fucking hate it, or it's just like, I don't understand what's going on. And I'm sitting there going, that's the fucking point! You're not supposed to know what's going on.
With Persona 5, the first teaser was a picture of a chair with
like
background.
Ball and chains basically, and it's like, oh, you're a slave, emancipate yourself. That was the title. Like that was the quip line of it and stuff like that. And I was just like, how is this any different? It's and everything like that. Yeah, it's rough or whatever. But like in essence, like we weren't expecting anything crazy.
Were you expecting more than a nothing trailer? It's like, this is the life cycle of Persona. Like, yeah, it's going to be bare bones at first. They want you to theorize what it's going to be about.
They also
That's
want you
part of the whole
spoil
fun.
Anything because, like, if you... I don't know, man.
That being said, the vibe was awesome.
Oh yeah, it's got
like
this horror-esque vibe to it. It's
bunch of gravestones and shit.
And then you're like,
hell yeah,
yeah. It's just like,
oh, I'm all about that.
I'm so curious because it like flashes like it's got like the horror like things where it like flashes like the "Who are you?" or whatever type thing, and I'm just like,
exactly.
It's like, what is that? What does that mean?
I'm so ready for it.
I'll be so much more interested in like seeing what the like when we actually get to see who the cast are and stuff like that. Like we get to see like the main protagonist and like the characters, and obviously that's not going to be for a while yet. But
yeah, probably at least another year before we see something like that.
Oh yeah. But it's just like that. That's when I'll get really excited about Persona 6. So I was just surprised it actually freaking happened, man. I was like, okay, revival.
Same here.
Cool. Hold on, what the fuck is this?
Hey there. It's coming.
It is coming.
And unlike Elder Scrolls 6, they're actively working.
Exactly. Elder Scrolls 6 never happened. What are you talking about?
I think they're finally working on it now. I got my hopes up during a few of those Bethesda presents, and it's like, ooh, are we finally gonna see some Elder Scrolls 6? And no, like you said, the game doesn't exist. We're never gonna see that shit ever.
What are you talking about? Even Todd Howard talks about it. I was like, man, we really fucked that up. I'm like, yeah, no shit, you didn't do anything. Really looking forward to Revival and 6 later on. I'm glad that like with Revival though, it's like, and obviously we've known about Revival for a while. It's like now that all like the, I guess, mainline games, even though 5 was kind of like where it all like, I don't know, opened up to a broader audience basically for the Persona series, and then like 3 they remade they made 3 Reloaded, and now they're doing 4, and I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm really looking forward to 6.
Out of all the games that were announced, or got a trailer across Summer Games Fest, Xbox Games Showcase, and the Nintendo thing, can we talk just briefly about the one that really just caught me off guard? I never thought I'd see this in a million years.
What's that?
Fucking Crazy Fucking Taxi, dude. I did not... In what... Why? I don't know. Did you ever play the original Crazy Taxi?
No, I did not.
It's a really fun game, actually.
I mean, I believe it.
So much fun. It's so bare bones, incredibly short though. It came out out in the original Dreamcast. You can experience like most of that game's content in like a half hour. So I have no idea like how they're approaching this one. It looks fun as hell, though. I'm actually quite excited for that.
It's kind of like silly type racing game almost.
I mean, obviously the big ones for me were both Gears of War E-Day and Halo Campaign Evolved.
Yeah.
Both those games just look beautiful and just crazy, crazy fun.
Still crazy to me that Halo is coming out on PlayStation.
Based on recent reports, it may be the only one coming to PlayStation.
I mean, yeah, they were already signed up for this, and PlayStation was expecting it. They probably couldn't back out of it, so they were like, we needed to do it.
I think so, yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they go like, oh yeah, a few like we were going to do Halo 2, Halo 3, but under new leadership, not so much anymore.
They'll probably still do those games. They just might be like exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. Exclusive.
Considering that they want to bring back Xbox exclusives.
Do we want to talk about that this week, or do we want to save that for a future podcast?
No, I think it'd be fine to put on here because the Gears of War is going to be, was it Gears of War or was it Fable?
Gears of War E-Day is going to be console exclusive. I think so is Fable, right?
It wouldn't shock me if it was. It says at the end of Fable, it says Xbox Series X and then Xbox PC. Oh, well, it says Steam and PS5, so.
Yeah, it's coming to the PS5.
Yeah, so it's coming to all of them.
The big ones that we know are coming that are basically console exclusives for Xbox right now are Clockwork Revolution and Gears of War E-Day, which I could see people be like, no, they're just going to put all the old Halo games on PS5. I don't know is the thing, though, because it's like they did put like the first, the Gears of War remake on the PlayStation 5, but if E-Day is going to be console exclusive to the Xbox again, I don't know. I'm interested to see where Xbox goes from here because their business strategy obviously has been all over the place, but it's crazy. I didn't think that this was going to happen at all.
Yeah.
Seeing Xbox, it's getting console exclusives again.
It's getting console exclusive in a time where the consoles are getting more expensive, which is kind of like an interesting move.
Which is weird, yeah. Thankfully, they still are putting everything on PC still. There is that. But.
I mean, but the thing is like the Gears of War E-Day says Xbox console exclusive.
It's going to be on PC.
Will it? Because everything I've heard that says it's not, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like it'd be silly not to.
I would be shocked if it wasn't coming to PC.
I mean, I believe it.
So when it says console exclusive, I think they're talking about like between consoles, like PS5, Xbox, Switch. It's going to be exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. Yeah, it's coming to PC. It's going to drop day one on PC. So yeah. Xbox and PC.
Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me.
Obviously, the biggest one for their showcase was Modern Warfare 4, which I don't think either of us really give a shit about.
It is Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah. What did you think of? So I think the game Join Us, the one that's about starting a cult. Did you see anything about that?
I just looked at the trailer at that, honestly, and I was just like, it's weird, but all right.
I feel like that's going to be the one that one is going to be like really popular, like for and among streamers. I think
probably.
I'm positive that's going to be a huge like Twitch game.
I mean, it almost gave me kind of like Call of the Lamb vibes or whatever, which is like similar premise.
That's what they're going for. I think 100%.
That's definitely what it feels like looking at that game. So, yeah.
What did you think of Magicians: The Devil's Deal?
I did not see that one. Where is it?
Like you're fighting enemies with a magic wand and doing card tricks and stuff like that.
I did not see that. Was it Magicians? What?
Magicians: The Devil's Deal. New game by Focus Entertainment.
Oh. This is definitely one I did not look at, so.
Okay. I like the vibes of it. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it looks kind of interesting. It's got like the, what was it, like BioShock kind of feel to it?
Yeah. Maybe a bit more silly version of BioShock.
Yeah, that's definitely true, but it's like the aesthetic almost looks BioShock-y.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't know. Obviously, that, goddamn, Campaign Evolved looks so fucking good. My God, that game looks so fire. I cannot wait to get my hands on that. Were there any standouts in the Xbox showcase for you, personally?
The Castlevania, the Belmont's Curse one, the Castlevania game made by by the was it Dead Cells developers. Looks really cool. That one I'm actually pretty excited about.
Yeah.
Along with the, I was a big. Did you play much of the Spyro games? Because I loved the Spyro games when I was a kid.
I was waiting for this one. Yeah. I'm quite excited for A Realm Beyond.
Yeah, I was like, I saw that and I'm like, hell yeah, new Spyro. Fuck yeah, I'm so excited.
I wondered after we got the new Crash Bandicoot game, it's like, are we just gonna get more and more Crash games? Are we? Because they did the Spyro, collection too. Are we gonna get a new Spyro game? And yep, thankfully we do got a new one coming.
Yep. Wonder if I'll ever get another Crash game.
Probably at some point.
At some point, I'm sure.
I think Crash. Oh no. I think the latest one, Crash 4, did decently well.
Yeah, I remember people were really liking it. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty much most of it or whatever. There's Minecraft Dungeons 2 coming out. Minecraft 2 is coming out, guys. Calm down.
We did get another trailer for Fable. We mentioned it kind of in passing, but
yeah, they did show off Fable again.
Did
they put a release date for Fable this time or no?
I think it's early, like February of next year.
Yeah, February 23rd of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's around the same time as Persona.
We mentioned a few of these kind of in passing, but like Clockwork Revolution looks interesting. We're getting a new Senua's Saga game. DLC for Doom. A lot of this is just like... I feel like a lot of this we've kind of covered before 2 is a thing.
We covered like we're just not super interested in it or whatever. Like, we're not trying to do everything. We're just doing kind of what we think is going to be fun or interesting or something that we're interested for.
Well, new stuff too. Like, the fact is, like, it's like the new Fable trailer was cool, but we've seen how many cool Fable trailers at this point. We're very much at the stage.
Did they even show any like gameplay from it? I didn't even watch the trailer.
They did.
I assume they did.
Those new gameplay stuff for both Clockwork Revolution and Fable.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we'd only ever seen like, I don't know, like pre-rendered stuff from Fable at this point. No, it's just like what I think is bad or whatever. It's just like you don't always like to just see the pre-rendered stuff all the time.
Yeah. Like, all these games look good. We finally got release dates for them, but
yeah,
it's like, I hate to call them this, but it's basically old news at this point. They're going to be worth talking about as we get a bit closer to release, and obviously the release of the actual game, but really not a whole lot to talk about now.
Yeah. Once it gets a little closer or something like that, then it's like, then there might be something more.
Mm-hmm.
But until then...
We kind of just skimmed over Belmont's Curse. It's the first new, like, mainline Castlevania game we've gotten since... When was the last one? Was it really...
Yeah, when was the last Castlevania one?
Was the last, like, main Castlevania game Lords of Shadow 2? The game came out in 2014, if that's the case, but...
Good lord. By the way, looks really good. I'm glad that there's, like... That they got, Motion Twin to do this game or whatever, because it seems really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the last one before this was Lords of Shadow 2 in 2014. Oh, holy shit.
Do you want to move on to Nintendo at this point?
Sure. There was some good stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the big one is I don't know. There's a lot of big ones here.
Let's talk about the big one that I know you want to talk about.
Ocarina of Time. Just kidding. No, it's Kingdom Hearts 4. We all know it.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
The surprise inclusion that I was just like, holy shit! It's actually Kingdom Hearts 4.
I'm fucking dying here. My God.
I can tell.
Yeah. It looks fucking pretty good.
It looks good.
New Kingdom Hearts.
It's definitely like, I want to see like actual, like, we saw a little bit of gameplay in there or whatever type thing, and like or whatever, but I'm just like, man, it looks so good. it's like it's like one of those things. I'm like, can we just not take 10 years between like mainline Kingdom Hearts games? That'd be great.
Do we have a release date for it yet?
I think it's 2027.
I mean, that's next year, right?
Oh no, there wasn't even that.
Fuck.
It's just saying it's going to launch on all platforms, and then there wasn't like a date or anything like that. So you're like, damn it.
It's going to launch on all platforms. What the fuck ever that means.
Yeah, so like it's Switch 2 and PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Epic, whatever. So it looks good. I'm excited for it. I was like, it's like I feel like ever since they showed this off. I mean, what was it, like this? I feel like they showed it off like 3 years ago or whatever. Or what was it? When was the 25th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts?
Something long crazy, time ago. Like yeah.
It feels like at least a year, 2 years ago at this point, and it's just been radio silent since. So. And it's like perfect. Then you can play then if you're on playing on the Switch, you can get the 1 through 3 Kingdom Hearts collection, and then by the time you finish with all those games, I'm sure Kingdom Hearts 4 will be out, right?
Sure, why not? A lot of ports were announced during this.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Mm-hmm. We always kind of have that with the Nintendo Direct. It's like, oh, here we're porting some games over. It's like, okay, cool, I guess.
Didn't expect we'd be seeing DayZ at a 2026 Nintendo Direct.
Dude, I was like, DayZ? Does anyone even give a shit about that game anymore? Holy fuck.
I feel like that game hasn't been relevant for years now.
Years.
But we're getting a Switch 2 port. Why not?
Fuck it. Milk it for all of it's worth, baby. How many people do you think will actually buy that on the Switch 2? Like, do you think do you think there's like people that were like they saw the DayZ and they were like, hell yeah?
0.
Exactly.
I don't think a single person's gonna buy that on Switch 2. I feel like the 5 people that give a shit about playing, DayZ on the go got like a Steam Deck or something like that.
Yeah.
And unless they're just like the biggest diehard DayZ fan in existence, that are gonna buy a Switch 2 just to have another thing that plays DayZ.
But Alex, Minecraft is coming out. Minecraft. When they took time to do we're doing a Switch 2 version of Minecraft. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who gives a fuck? It's already on Switch. It's like, yeah, you can move your Switch, all your Switch content over to the Switch 2 version. It's like, yeah, no fucking shit. Just make it like a patch, like a thing that you can download to get the, better textures or whatever on fucking Switch 2 Minecraft. It's like, I don't know. I don't fucking get it.
But Alex, money.
Sure. Why not?
All right. I guess we saw a bit more from the Duskbloods, I guess. A little bit more.
We saw nothing. I'm not giving them anything on that.
They announced like a closed network test or whatever. So however that's gonna go. I'm still baffled that game's coming out Switch exclusive.
I still don't know what the fuck it is or what it looks like or how it's going to play.
I mean, I assume it's playing because every report I've seen from it is that it plays a lot like Elden Ring Night Rain, basically, just like more vampire-y, I guess.
Okay.
That's it.
Show that. Show me it. Don't show me a bunch of like static backgrounds with no context. I don't know. I almost would have preferred that it wasn't even there.
Yeah, that's fair.
If they're not planning on showing anything for that.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy Resonance. That was kind of interesting because like Octopathy.
Final Fantasy. It's like the first like 2D turn-based Final Fantasy that we've gotten in a long time.
Yeah,
I think that's actually really hype.
Yeah, it's got like the art style of like Octopath Traveler. If you ever played those kind of games, and the old school like obviously Final Fantasy vibes like you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, That's really neat though. I was like really surprised that they were doing that, but it's like it's really cool.
Obviously, we're talking about like Splatoon Raiders.
Yeah.
Maybe the game that makes me get a Switch 2. Got some new gameplay for that. That looks really fun. It's single player only, which is weird for Splatoon.
Yeah.
Primarily multiplayer franchise.
Yep. So when I saw that, I was like, wait, this is a Splatoon single player game? Okay, interesting. Got the new Dragon Quest Monsters, The Withered World or whatever. That was a game that was sort of shown off during the re-announcement of the Dragon Quest 12 not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But they also teased that game, and so we got a little bit more look at that game as well. That was pretty neat.
If you're a big Xenoblade fan, this Direct was everything you've ever dreamed of.
Oh, dude, my brother was freaking out about it because he is a huge Xenoblade fan. So he was just like, yeah, they're doing updates along with like new missions and stuff like that in all of the original games, as well as like remakes of the original of like the Xenoblade Chronicles games, along with the addition of Xenoblade Genesis. I was like, just like, damn.
Yeah.
You eating good.
Fucking crazy, yeah.
I was like, I know yesterday my brother was just like, yeah, he literally was watching YouTubers that he watches for those ones, like, break down everything and their theories about all of it, and I'm just like, whew, all right.
That's awesome.
So, yep, he's definitely excited. I mean, that was one of the reasons he bought a Switch 2 was because he was like, well, a new Xenoblade's coming. And then it was when they announced the Fire Emblem game, to which we saw a little bit more from that one too.
I think we're both. You're excited for the next Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it sounds like it's a. I don't know. People have already kind of figured out that it's like because if you played Three Houses, it's almost like a follow-up game to that one.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what people think, considering like it was like we see a calendar and we see a year, and it's like I think a good amount of years past the events or whatever of that game.
The big controversy with this one that I've seen a lot of people talking about is it's going to be priced at $80.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Nintendo's second game like that, which way to fucking throw Fire Emblem under the bus, Nintendo. Appreciate that.
Is that for the? Because I know they're doing some for if you're doing for the physical, or is it also just like, or is it just gonna be $80 flat?
I think it may just be physical. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna be $70 digital, $80 physical.
To which, what's the point of buying physical games for them anyway? When it's just like a little card thing that just gives you the key for.
I guess.
I don't know. Because you like having the little case thingy, I guess. I don't know.
If you're one of the few people that still likes showing that shit off, sure.
Pretty much. It looks like it's going to be like kind of like similar to Three Houses, where it's like you're going to pick one of the main characters to kind of follow their story and then you're just going to play through
100%.
So there's going to be like 3 to 4 different playthroughs, basically, you're going to do.
Yeah, definitely justifies the price increase better than Mario Kart World did. That's for sure, fucking sure.
That's true.
What did you think of One Piece Grand Gourmet?
Out of all the One Piece games, this is what they're doing, huh? Sanji has his own place or whatever, and he's he's cooking food and stuff like that, and
it looks fucking sick. It looks so good. You cannot deny.
Not the One Piece game that I think we were all expecting, but it's the One Piece game we're getting.
One Piece has had every type of video game known to man. It's had fighting games. It's had party games. It had a fucking baseball game on the on the GBA.
That's true.
Are we really that surprised by a cooking game? Much just like a restaurant manager type cooking game, like the ones that have been popular for like, I don't know how long now.
A while now.
Yeah. I think the art style is a lot of fun too. This kind of like pseudo GBA art they're kind of going for.
Like this like pixel, yeah, like the Game Boy Advance type style, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play Dragon Dogmas 2 or any of the Dragon Dogma games?
No.
Yeah, I heard they're really good. I just don't really care to go play them, honestly.
Yeah, same.
So it's like this Dark Arisen is an expansion to the game or whatever. So I guess people who are really like this game or whatever, good, cool.
I heard Dragon's Dogma 2 was really good.
Yeah. I can only assume they're very excited for the expansion. Then I like how JJK is getting its own like Vampire Survivor game. It's kind of weird. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was a little caught off guard by that.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Okay.
Sure, why not?
Fuck it. Do Devil May Cry 5? Again?
Sure.
Fuck it,
A port of a game that came out in 2018, I guess.
Wondering if we're ever going to get a DMC6? Probably not.
Certainly hope so. Yeah.
So, and of course the big one at like the end or whatever was the Ocarina of Time remake that they announced. We kind of glossed over that in the start, but it was like,
yeah.
You excited?
No.
Damn.
I'm just gonna be real here. I know Evan's freaking out about it for whatever fucking reason, and I get it. I'm kind of with Billy on this one. It's like I get it. It's the best Legend of Zelda game. At the same time, they've remade this game already. They've remastered it how many times? It's been easily accessible on basically every mainline Nintendo console ever. How many Legend of Zelda games have there been that could use a remake? I mean, you have the HD, remasters of both, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess right there. You wouldn't have to do any work on those. Just put them on a Switch 2 cart and port it. It's literally the easiest shit of all time. I cannot wholeheartedly believe it would be that much work. I would be more excited for that.
Fair enough.
That's just me.
Fair enough.
I think it looks good, but it's Ocarina of Time. It's like I feel like everybody that's would be excited for this already knows what they're getting into.
I mean, yeah, it's Ocarina of Time, so not wrong.
I don't know. Are you excited for the Ocarina of Time remake?
It's cool. I don't know I care enough really about it though. So it's cool for the people that are excited for it, and I'm just not. But I'm sitting there going like, it's fine.
Yeah. It's the reason I kind of brought up the whole Final Fantasy thing earlier. It's like of all the Zelda games that we could be remaking, we're remaking what's arguably the most popular one.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if they're expanding on it or anything like that. It feels like for me, if it's just like a straight up, just like okay, here's just the game as it was all those years ago, then sure, why do this or whatever, other than just to make it even more accessible than it already is. But it's like this isn't like a Final Fantasy VII remake where it's like you're not only remaking the old game, but you're also adding upon it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine.
Heck, give me a remake of Phantom Hourglass. Give me a remake of Spirit Tracks. There's so many Zelda games in the Zelda repertoire that could use a remake.
Yeah.
Hell, do the universe a favor with the new Star Fox game coming out. Remake Star Fox Assault. Are we ready to have that conversation? The best Star Fox game?
I've never played a Star Fox game, so I wouldn't know.
No. That's the GameCube one, and it fucking slaps. Star Fox Assault is so good.
Well, maybe if this game does well, then, maybe they'll do it.
It's not going to do well. Star Fox games never fucking do well because people have no taste.
What, you don't like the very realistic looking character designs for all these or whatever?
I don't mind them. I don't care as much as some people seem to.
I know. It's like, who cares? You're not even going to stare at them most of the time.
Whatever. I know I'm supposed to be all hopped up being yeah, we're finally getting a Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just cannot fucking be bothered.
Yeah, it's fair.
I kind of wish, because it's launching this year, right?
Yeah, it said 2026, so it's coming out this year.
Could we not have gotten some gameplay for it then too?
That is a great question and stuff like that. And you think that you probably could have, but they decided not to.
You have that one opening cinematic where Link. I'm just gonna be honest. He looks kind of weird here.
Little boy Lonk.
Yeah. Looks kind of lunky. Are they gonna go for a hyper realistic art style here?
Kind of feels like it, don't it?
If so, I want to see what the rest of the game looks like. That's where I think you're gonna lose some people.
Yeah, the general look of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. I don't know, it's I don't know, just looking at it, it's just man, I'm just I feel like I'm staring at Fortnite characters.
What?
I don't know. Do you not kind of get that vibe, or am I crazy to say that?
I am getting Fortnite from this at all.
Well, it's just just the general look of the characters. Maybe that's just the 3D style. So.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
I will a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's turn this. Oh my! It gets worse the more I turn up the resolution. Let's do 1080p.
Going to 4K. 4K. Do it.
4K. Wait, no, that wouldn't work. I don't have. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Look, the more pixels does not mean better resolution.
No. Yeah, no. Ugh. I'm not. This isn't me. To anyone listening, this isn't me being oh, you're wrong for being excited about this, or it's not going to be good. It's obviously going to be good. It's Ocarina of Time. It's one of the most celebrated video games in history. Of course, it's going to be good, but
yeah.
I'm just questioning.
That's fine.
I'm just questioning if it's really necessary.
Yeah.
Out of all the games that Nintendo could have remade, I'm questioning why they picked this one.
But could you say the same thing for Atlas though with Persona 4 remake or with Rival? I mean, they didn't need to do that one. They had Golden on the PC already.
At the same time, they already remade Persona 3 at that point. Well, that's fair, honestly.
It's if we're gonna run that gauntlet, basically, you have to. It's realistically the game's already out there. People can play it. So I don't know. It's like you said. It's I'll play it for the 5th time. I'll enjoy it.
Out of all these, I'd give the most leeway to Final Fantasy VII. That game completely revamped its gameplay. It's coming in 3 installments. And I think the story is different in newer Final Fantasy VIIs, right?
Yeah, it is. Like that's why it's just like, well, they call it the remake trilogy, but it's like it really is just like, I think, necessarily like what it was intended to be, almost. Like, I don't know. It's just like the way that Nomura and Square kind of talk about it is that they wanted to do so much more with the original Final Fantasy VII, but they were limited by tech at the time. And I think that just kind of, they just kind of added on as time went on. They're like, oh yeah, we got something here now, so we're just gonna make it like a 3-part trilogy.
Okay.
So it's really good. It's like with the tech that you have, or whatever, and the different style of the game, I guess.
That being said, for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, Nintendo, if you try charging a penny over $50 for this game, fuck off.
Oh, it's going to be 70 or 80.
Fuck off. It's an N64 game. I think people have beaten it in, 6 hours or something like that? It's an incredibly short game.
Well, maybe they added a lot to this, and so maybe it might be worth the price.
Okay.
Then. If they add a bunch of stuff that makes it more fun, then I think that'd be fine.
Exactly. If it's just the base game, though, and their whole thing is it looks prettier. Okay, 26 to 28 hours. Sure. I don't know. I still wouldn't feel good spending $70 on it.
Yeah, it's fair. Dude, we skimmed right over the Pokopia DLC.
Okay. I mean, it's hard for us to talk about because neither of us have played it, but I've heard it's really good is the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can go underwater, build underwater cities now. What is with the character? Are you playing as a Ditto in this game?
Yes.
Is that the whole vibe? Okay.
Yes.
So you're playing as a Ditto,
playing like I don't know, dressed as a human, I guess.
I don't want to think about the implications of that.
Well, the humans aren't in that world because they all went to space basically, and this is the Wall-E situation where you have to like redo the world. Yes, you heard me correct. You heard that correct.
What?
Yeah, like the humans are all gone. The Ditto is just like, we're gonna rebuild society basically. I can tell Alex really loves that whole thing. That may or may not be true at all, but it's funny. It's a funny concept to think about.
I need context. I need context.
That is the context.
Why did they go to space? No, that's nothing. You didn't give me anything. So why did they go to space? They just wanted to go to space? It doesn't look like you're cleaning up trash or anything like that.
Nope.
Their Earth is still perfectly habitable.
Yep.
So they just decided to all go to space.
Yep.
And then Dittos are replacing all of humanity, which...
No, they're just keeping the Earth ready for when the humans return. Doesn't this sound like a fun game?
No! There's... I need... Okay. No. I'm not letting this shit go. We're not ending there.
Alex, what don't you understand? Like, the Pokemon have taken over the world, basically, and they're rebuilding society for us.
Pokopia is an elaborate commentary on how the Pokemon world thrives without humans. Shut the fuck up, random person on Reddit. Okay. Set in a ruined, abandoned Kanto region. You play as a Ditto who assumes the form of its lost human trainer. Alongside a Tangrowth named Professor. You restore the barren environment to create a new habitat for a returning Pokemon. As you uncover diary entries, newspapers, and hacker records that reveal the true history of the world, natural disasters. This is weirdly deep. So global famine, unable to bring their partners, humanity fled into space to survive, planning to return once the planet healed. How is it healing? From what? Are they did they task the Dittos to do that?
No, it was just natural course would heal it over time.
Okay.
And then the Pokemon are helping that, I guess.
But it's natural disasters. Before leaving, humanity placed the world's Pokemon into a massive digitized PC storage system where they could hibernate safely.
Yeah.
So they abandoned the planet and put every Pokemon on the planet into the Matrix? Is that what I'm reading?
Yep. No wonder they woke up so mad.
I don't...
Maybe that's where the Matrix came from. What if this is the crossover? Like, this is where the Matrix 5 is happening right now. With Pokemon.
You didn't need to do all this. You could have just easily made, like, a Pokemon city builder.
But we couldn't have humans in it. Like, that takes away the whole point of it.
You could obviously have humans in it.
Nah, you couldn't do that.
This has such a more interesting and detailed story than basically any other Pokemon game in existence, and that pisses me off. I'm actually seething mad right now. They have this awesome story told in the background of this bullshit city builder game where you play as a Ditto.
Yep. Wowie. What if they they eventually add a little robot and he just goes Wally?
Shut the fuck up. Here's the thing.
Eva.
You're not if this really is taking place in the Matrix, then you're not making anything better for humanity. You're just building a better
No. They escaped the Matrix and now they're back to the real life, real world.
Is that what happens?
I think so. Look, you gotta give the Pokemon something to do. I mean, you might as well build, cities and stuff like that. Why not?
Pokemon took all their creative writers and put them exclusively on this one game. Good God. Also, I wanted to...
Game Freak's making another game that looks way better than any of the Pokemon games they've put out.
And their Pokemon game is this.
Yep.
I hate this timeline. So, I heard ZA was... Whatever. So, I kind of want to discuss the ethical implications of a Ditto that can turn into a human. Could they always do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dittos can turn into anything they fucking want.
How long? I was very comfortable in the idea that they couldn't do that.
I mean, did you watched Detective Pikachu, right? The Ditto literally turns into people.
Oh my God, I don't like that. I don't like that. I wish they would get rid of that.
I think that's been a thing for a while. It's just never really been explored because, we don't want the existential crisis that could happen.
No, because of exactly what I'm going to talk about. So, could you do a thing? I've seen comics like this.
We're all just Dittos in the end.
No. It's like, if you caught a Ditto, could you not just take it down the street or point at a picture of a hot chick on TV, be like, make her, and then...
Yeah?
I don't want to talk about... This will be the third week in a row we're talking about how having sex with Pokemon, and I'm very, very uncomfortable right now.
Well, I mean, you're the one that brought it up, so this sounds like a you problem.
So, how did you like the Nintendo Direct? Did you like that?
Did you like that? Yeah, you did, you dirty dog.
I know I brought it up. I hate humanity and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. The Kingdom Hearts 4 was pretty cool. Like the Xenoblade stuff and the Fire Emblem game.
What would you say out of every showcase was the biggest hitter for you?
Oh, the biggest one?
Yeah.
It's probably still Nintendo Direct or whatever. I think it had the most games that I was most interested in, honestly.
Not which Direct. Which game out of all the games that were announced this year?
Which one did I like the most, or
which one are you the most excited for? Which one gets you the most? Puts the most juice in your caboose?
It's Persona 4 Revival. It's like I said. It's like it was the first game. It was the first Persona game I played, and I enjoyed it so fucking much. I had to go out. I bought a PS4 to play Persona 5. Like that's how much that I was just like, oh my god, I love this.
Nice.
So I was just like, yeah, that's the one I'm gonna be the most excited to play.
I thought for sure you were gonna pick Kingdom Hearts 4. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
I think it's. I just like. I was just like. I like this. It's again. I like the story of it of Kingdom Hearts or whatever. I didn't actually end up playing 3. It's like once I already had like the story of it, I was kind of just like, I'm good. Also, Kingdom Hearts gets just a little too fucking out there sometimes.
Yeah,
and it's like now you're getting into like because like the thing is like you're getting into the all the what is it, the Union Cross stuff or whatever now, which is kind of like the stuff that people don't really know about the Kingdom Hearts series, myself included, a little bit. If I didn't have my brother to kind of explain all this to me, I would definitely be lost. Like, legitimately, though. It was just because it was like, you see, like, multiple characters that are just, like, either from Union Cross or, like, have greater impact or whatever to the story. Like, there's, like, Stritzla. I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. There's another guy I don't know that's like Luxford's like somebody basically. Like, you know when people go like, "Oh man, Kingdom Hearts it's so convoluted and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Look, I get it. It can be, but it's also not like the most absurd or whatever." But I will admit it's definitely out there at times.
Yeah.
So, and it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, "All right, this is getting a little out there, but it's not bad." It's just that it's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to really like look into context, I guess, of this,
or just go through the grueling task of playing every single Kingdom Hearts of all time,
or even just like watching. Like, I think what was it? Like people were saying like, oh, here's
a recap video saying
like a recap video of like everything you're gonna need to know for like Kingdom Hearts 4 or something like that, or like what we think we'll need to know for Kingdom Hearts 4. Here's like the story of Union Cross and stuff like that. There was like a movie that they put out on, I think it was like 2.8 or something like that. It was like just before Kingdom Hearts 3 that it was like a summary of like the original Keyblade Masters or something like that. It's like I watched it and I was like, oh, it's good, it's cool. It's been a while since I've watched it, but yeah. So you're starting to get into the weeds of a lot of stuff or whatever. So the noticeable non-entry into this into any of these ones as well was GTA 6. No GTA 6.
I was a little surprised by that. Yeah.
Do we think it's making this November release date like it says it's going to? Because I think we even said before the last one or like whatever that it's like they're probably going to get a release date or they're probably going to show off a trailer with the release, with just reaffirming the release date along with putting up pre-orders, and that didn't happen, which is like, I don't know, kind of concerning if because like every time I think that, it's just like, are we making this November release date? Like, is it happening?
No. Basically, every game
doesn't feel like it is
announced, that's coming up both before and after GTA 6 has, pre-orders open right now. GTA 6 is the only one.
So I don't know.
They've got to announce or do something soon, or otherwise, yeah, I'd say it's not even.
It's like, it feels like the next time they put out a trailer, it's going to be like, oh, here's the new release date of like March next year or some shit.
Sure. I don't know. Either it's happening or it's not. Like it is like the one thing that I did expect to see GTA 6 at one of these events, and the fact that it didn't show up at any of them is crazy. Like, even if it did its own thing outside of any of these, shows or
I just thought it'd be Summer Games Fest because that was where it originally like put the first trailer from. And then it didn't happen. So, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But boy, it feels like they're gonna need to do something soon just to kind of quiet everyone's fears. I don't know. Doubts.
At this point, I'm just sick of the will it or will it not. Show us a fucking trailer. It comes out in what, like 4 months or something now?
Like 5 months or whatever. It's like, because isn't like the release date like November or whatever?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's November 19th, so it's like 5 months away.
Put out a trailer, show us some gameplay, and open the fucking pre-orders up. If this game is ready, then now is the time.
Yeah.
Because you already announced a release date. You're not, gonna be able to pull like a Fallout 4 being like, it exists and it comes out in like 2 months. It's like, everybody knows it's coming. We already have a release date. Just put something out there. I don't know. At this point, it's frustrating. It's not fun anymore for Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's like, imagine being a developer and stuff like that, trying to avoid it necessarily, and so your studios are left with, a couple things of what to do, and they're basically saying like, oh, well, I guess we just don't really care if it's launching around GTA 6 anymore, because it's like they're just keeping everything super close to chest, and we, have to put these games out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So we're done catering to, Rockstar's, chokehold or whatever that they're keeping over them. I say good on them.
Yeah.
It's like, especially if you don't believe that they're going to make this November release date, then you go, oh, well, we're just going to get ahead of the curve then.
Also, at the same time, people that are excited for these games, they're going to buy and they're going to play them regardless if GTA 6 comes out the same month. Like, I really don't think it matters as much as a lot of game developers think it matters.
This isn't like the movies, basically, where it's like, oh, when you're trying to release a movie and then, like, Star Wars or something like that, like, comes out the same week or whatever, and it's like, well, fuck, now everyone's going to go to Star Wars and stuff like that, or, more theaters are going to take up that or whatever, even though Mando and Grogu, I heard, didn't do well from the box office perspective, but you get my point.
The fact that the Amazing Digital Circus made more money than Star Wars Mando and Grogu is so fucking funny.
It's very funny.
I find that incredibly cathartic.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I thought that was very funny. Mm-hmm. Anyway, getting back to my point or whatever, like, it's just like people will play games and buy games at their own pace, basically, and stuff like that. It's like, you put this out or whatever, and it's like, oh, GTA 6, well, I'll put this under my wish list or whatever type thing, or maybe I'll just buy it just to have it type thing, and then I'll get around to playing it after I'm done with this or whatever. Or maybe I'll like, GTA 6 is kind of like buggy or glitchy or whatever. Or it's like, or maybe I'll like, maybe I'll set that aside for the time being. I was really excited for this game, and so it's not like we're fighting. It's like, yeah, you're fighting for space and time, but it's like, in essence, people will pick and choose what they want to play. And especially if GTA 6 is probably not, I don't know, is it going to have online? Do we know? It's like, right off the bat, I kind of doubt it.
As far as we know, they still plan on supporting GTA 5 online for the time being, which is bizarre to me. I don't think GTA 6 is going to get its own online until
at least not for right away. That's for sure.
No, I think it might be like a good 2, maybe even 3-4 years, maybe.
Yeah, essentially.
How long did GTA 6 online launch after GTA 5 did?
Was it like a year after or something like that?
I think it was longer than that.
I
2 weeks?
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
At least they haven't said it. They're announced anything for an online mode for GTA 6. I guess they didn't really for 5 either.
Yeah. I was like, that wasn't there or whatever. Was there another game that was also like not present that people were kind of expecting? Or am I crazy to think that?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
Like all the mainstays were there. I guess we didn't get a new trailer for like Madden or something like that, but
they haven't done that shit in a while. I don't know. So yeah, that was pretty much like, that was the Summer Games Fest in 2026. What'd you think?
Pretty good showcase. Yeah, I liked everything that I saw. There was a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, maybe it's just because there was a bit more that I'm looking forward to this year than past years type thing. But it's like, I feel like this year's showcases for everyone pretty much was, I think, way better than they were in past years, or at least last year.
There's just a good mix of pretty much everything.
Yeah,
there's a lot for basically every kind of fan to look forward to, which is always good to see.
Yeah, when I go away from like every presentation basically and go like, I can pick out like 1 to 2 games basically that, oh yeah, I'm super excited for this game or whatever type thing. It's like, I feel like that's a good spot to be in. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to for everything or whatever, assuming you can get your hands on a console or a PC that's not going to break the bank.
In that respect, yeah, but gaming's in overall a really good place, I'd like to think. It just needs to be a bit less expensive.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
I suppose something that we were I was thinking we might hear from that we didn't really see or hear about is nothing on the next-gen Xbox or next-gen PlayStation.
Yeah, the thing about that is that like these ones are always about like the games that they're doing, not so much the consoles.
I understand that, but like the next gen PlayStation, they're hoping to launch that in like the next 2-3 years, right? You think?
Yeah, but I mean, you still have plenty of time at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you already have like a decent amount of stuff. Like I feel like PlayStation had a decent amount of stuff.
They did.
To show off or whatever. So it's like, it's not like you were trying to fill the gaps or whatever. So
out of all the showcases, you would say the Nintendo one was the standout for you? You think?
Probably, because I think it had like some of the stuff that I enjoyed the most or whatever. It's like Fire Emblem, Kingdom Hearts, or whatever. But yeah, they were all just good.
You gonna get into Xenoblade after watching that one?
Probably not, but I know my brother's gonna be really excited for those games. He's like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to replay through all the games again. I'm like, oh, you're insane.
Good on you. He's got to have something to do now that Destiny's been shut down.
Don't worry, he's been working on the Trails series or whatever.
Oh my gosh. Your brother's insane, dude.
He plays so many JRPGs. It's crazy. He absolutely loves that series too.
The Trail series?
Yep.
Good series to be into.
Oh yeah. So now I was like, look, good on you for doing that. I'm just gonna stay over here in my own little corner. I still haven't even played through Expedition 33. Should really get around to doing that sometime.
Did you ever get around to Metaphor 4 Refantasio?
No, I don't. I kind of lost a lot of interest in that game. I don't know. A lot of people thought that was going to get like a kind of like a Persona 5 like royal treatment, basically, where it was like a re-release of the game plus a little bit new extra content.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't happen, so that was kind of good to see. I don't know. They announced support for it for the Switch too. So, but it wasn't like
I did see that, yeah.
But it wasn't like here's the game plus and more content or whatever. They didn't do that. A little off topic here, but I was like just because I was like I went to go see the Backrooms on Monday.
Ooh, yeah. Let's hear what you thought about it.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Potential spoiler alerts for Backrooms, I guess, for anyone watching.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it already. Yeah, it was. I was just like, man, that was a lot better than I was anticipating and stuff like that. So I was just like, I heard it was really good. So, but I went in with tempered expectations of going just like, is it gonna be too weird? Is it gonna be too wild? I can definitely see why people say it gets really weird at the end.
It's a very non-conventional type of horror movie, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know how to approach something like that. Plus, there's just iPad kids who have no patience. But
yeah,
aside from that, I just really like the feel of it. I just love the idea of the Backrooms themselves, and Kane does such a good idea building up that tension.
It's generally just like
environment.
Him walking around that area. Basically, I was just like literally going around any corner, like the weird camera angles that they had at times or whatever. I think there was like one when like the lady's like, goes in there or whatever type thing, and like she's like walking through a room, and it's going from like through the doorway that you're like that she's about to walk through or whatever. I'm like, that's such a weird camera angle, and I'm just like, oh, what's gonna happen, and then she just walks through like nothing's gonna happen, and it's just like nothing happened. I was like, it was literally a movie that I was like sitting there on the edge of my seat, like expecting to, I don't know, like jump or something like that, or like something creepy or unsettling or something like that to happen, and like oftentimes it just like they did happen, but like not. It wasn't like, in your face type thing.
It was very like Blair Witch Project vibes for me. A lot of it.
Yes.
Which I love. I love that. I'm all about that shit.
Yeah, it's always about the horror you can't see is always more terrifying than the ones you can.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the found footage like YouTube series before watching this?
I didn't. I remember seeing them a long, long time ago, but I do remember seeing them at some point. I didn't watch them before that, but
okay.
I'm similar to you. I was like, I liked the concept of the Backrooms. I think it was always an interesting concept of like a creepypasta or whatever internet mystery thing. So it was like, whether it's people kind of look at it going like, oh, it's just SCP containment breach, and I go, well, it's also different type thing.
It's a lot different,
exactly.
Which I like. I like the direction that he took this in.
Oh, absolutely. It's like
God damn, he's only 19 years old too.
I know, right? It's the first film he did or whatever, and it was pretty good. It's pretty good. I liked it like what was it, the like right at the end when he's like got the lady tied up or whatever, and he's just like trying to explain like what is, and like she's like, what is this place and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, it's just like remembering and re-remembering over and over and over again, basically. It's just like,
imagine describing a dog to someone who's never seen one before,
and then ask them to describe it. Or whatever, they like draw it or something like that, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
So I was like,
such a cool concept, yeah.
Yeah, it's like how do you explain something that you have no idea what it is, basically.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's going to get some stuff wrong.
Yeah.
So good.
God damn, it was just like also that whole scene when she's like got her like tied down and having that like discussion, and I'm sitting here going just like, and then you have like the three people there or whatever.
the still lives.
Oh God, that just I was just like I hate and love this all at the same time. It's just like stop looking at him.
The lady in the red jacket and the guy in the wheelchair.
The fact that she was in the corner on every one of his shots, basically, I always expected her to move or something like that. Like I always expected something to happen, basically.
And when Big Pirate Clark finally walks through and she's freaking the heck out.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and the fact is, like, he's just like, he cuts into the one dude and he pulls out like pieces of his stomach or whatever, but it looks like it's like foam. And I'm like,
foam covered in honey. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, okay. That's, yeah. And then like, he like cuts off the hair of the girl or whatever type thing and like puts on, and I was like, oh my God.
My guy has fallen.
Woo! He is gone down the deep end.
Yep.
Yep. I was just like, man, that is. I was just like, dude. In the end of my at the end of that, I'm sitting there going, just like, if I found like. I was just like walking through like a furniture store and I was like down there, whether or not I own the place or whatever, or if I was just like finding, and I saw anything of that fucker saw, basically, I'm noping the fuck out. Are you fucking kidding me? The instant you go through that fucking wall, you book the fuck out of there and you never come back.
Oh no, I'd be in.
Fuck no.
I would fall down the same rabbit hole as Clark. I know. I know myself too much. I'd be like, oh, I gotta see this.
Nope. Even if I had any concept, I'd be sitting there going just like, nope, nuh-uh.
I'd pussy out eventually. Like, don't get me wrong.
I'd do it instantly.
I think when during that first journey, if I got where Clark was and I couldn't find the door right away,
oh my God,
I think at that point I'd give up. It's like, oh,
just fetal position, just whatever, and you're just like, I'm done.
Yep. Take me back, God.
Oh man, dude. And then like the fucking like the very very end or whatever, where it was just like she's like escapes like Pirate Clark or whatever type thing, and then it's just like. They're like interviewing her or whatever type thing or something. I don't even know what it was necessarily, but like questioning her, I guess, of like, what did you see?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it's just like, what are you doing here? In essence, like what's the point of any of this? And it's just like, and then it just like pounds out and like, it's like, oh, and I'm just like, damn.
The whole idea is Async is the name of the company. They discovered this place. And I think they're trying to use the Backrooms as like living or retail space. Is the long-term goals of that company, I think.
Just crazy.
But yeah.
I don't know. I was just like, whew. It was. I had to decompress from that one.
It's the first of a trilogy we're going to get to, which I think is really interesting.
Okay, so
what happened?
I wasn't sure about that because I wasn't sure if it was a one-off or if I heard they were doing like a trilogy or whatever. So I wasn't sure if that was actually happening.
If it wasn't before, it's definitely going to now. It's one of the highest. It's one of the highest grossing A24 movies of all time, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, but I guess between like just general, I don't know, internet culture basically being interested in it and everything else, it makes sense.
To our listeners too, I'm gonna try and record a thing because they did a reveal of the new character in both Marvel Rivals and Overwatch this last week.
Ooh.
So I kind of want to upload my impressions of both those. So, if I decide not to be a lazy piece of shit, that's always to look forward to. Also, give a listen to my buddy Andrew's new baseball YouTube channel where you upload that every week, basically, right?
I try and do it every series. So when the series is done for each individual, because like usually it's like a 3 or 4 game series between a team.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of just break down, what general thoughts of the series and stuff like that. This I was like, this series with the A's has been crazy because the Brewers had a 15-14 victory in Game 1, and the A's hit the cheapest home run basically because their stadium they're playing in is the dumbest fucking thing imaginable. So basically, they're playing 6 games in a Vegas minor league stadium basically because they're going to be the Las Vegas A's. They're building a stadium that's supposed to be open in 2028. So as a promotional thing, they're playing these ones in the Vegas AAA stadium. And because of how that's set up, it's just designed for people to hit like 300-foot home runs, and it's stupid, and I hate it. I don't know. Game 2 was just as silly or whatever, but it's just like, man, it's just so easy to hit home runs there. It's just like not even fun it's like for minor leaguers or whatever, it's fine, I guess, but overall it's like, man, it's just such a bad design for a major league stadium. For minor leagues it's fine, but yeah, I don't know. I hate it. That's really what it comes down to. I just hate it. Yeah, if you're interested in listening to that, I guess I'll put the link down below. But it's Bat to the Ball. We're kind of just talk about that. I was meaning to put up a video because the Brewers just signed Luis Lara to a pretty decent sized contract for a guy that's never played a single day in the majors. This is like the second contract they technically have doled out this year because the first one was to Cooper Pratt, who is like our number 2 prospect or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Brewers were kind of like the team that started doing this because they gave Churio I think it was like a 10 years, $80 million contract or something like that for a guy that's never played in the major leagues. That was unheard of.
That's crazy.
And stuff like that. And it's crazy because now every team's following suit basically. They're giving like their top prospects, especially if they're like, like they think they're MLB ready, they think they're going to be really good and stuff like that. Like the Pirates did it with Connor Griffin. Mariners did it with Cole Young. Detroit did it with Kevin McGonigal and stuff like that. And it's like, wonder who thought to do that, huh? Well, it's risk, and I was like, yeah, it is a risk, but that's why you don't sign them for the big bucks right off the bat, but you lock them under a deal so that you don't have to deal with the arbitration BS. I don't know. I was meaning to do a video of that, so if you're interested in listening to me bolt and do bullshit on that, then subscribe to Bat to the Ball. So it's like mainly Brewer stuff, but as it gets closer to the end of the season or whatever, it might be more fun to do other baseball stuff.
Well, we're Brewers fans too, so
yeah, exactly. It's like right now it's just kind of Brewer stuff, and that's probably what I'll just stick with. But you never know. Never know what could do.
If you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, be sure to leave us a good little rating. That always helps us out a whole lot. If you're listening to us on YouTube, be sure to leave us a comment. We always like hearing from our audience. And if you enjoyed what you heard, be sure to share it with your family and friends. We always like having more people come listening to whatever bullshit we feel like talking about each week.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yep. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.